Getting started with tech. It's myOrganized.life, live August 27th, 2018. And you did something low-tech on Friday.
I was at home.
I know you were sick because on Thursday you went to the fair, right?
Yes. I don't know that. I don't know.
12 hours at the fair.
12 hours at the fair.
Yeah, that'll do it.
6.5 miles
that'll
walking.
Put you in.
It was a long day, but it was
all that
fun.
health food too, like the deep fried cheese curds. Do you have any of those?
Yep, we had some cheese curds.
You know what I had this year? I went on Saturday. I had the bacon on a stick.
How was that?
It was terrible.
The chocolate covered one, or just regular?
I tried it with the chocolate sauce on it. It was crazy because the bacon. I like crispy bacon in it, so it wasn't kind of like totally cooked. It was a little rubbery. It was thick, but $4 for one. I told my daughter, I go, this is economics 101. $4 for one piece of bacon.
Well, we went to go try this new corn. Not the regular corn on the cob, a different corn with some stuff on it. Okay. $11 they wanted. We said no.
By the way, this is myOrganized.life. Live, I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
And this is the show where we talk about the Minnesota State Fair in August, because that's basically all Minnesotans do is talk about the fair. But no, we do organizing tips, advice, behind-the-scenes stories from organizers. Get your comments. If you have gone to any state fair this year, what's your favorite food?
Should talk about the Texas State Fair.
Yeah.
Maybe Ellen DeLapp has gone to Texas.
Ellen, what is your favorite
The biggest
food?
fair in the country.
Yes. This was, oh my gosh, on Saturday.
You went on a record-setting day.
Oh, was it? Because, the deal was like Thursday, it was
perfect.
Perfect.
When I went.
Yeah, Friday, then it was like the weather was terrible. So
Saturday.
So everyone has to make it up on Saturday.
So we went Thursday. We got there at 9.
Yeah.
And there was, the parking lot was full.
Yeah.
But the fairgrounds it was like no one was there.
Yeah.
But then as the day went on, it got packed, and it was 122,000 people.
Yeah.
Which I think was a record day for
Thursday.
Your day was 222,000. So 100,000 more people went on Saturday.
I wish I had a picture to put up.
It's crazy.
But you've got
we should put a picture up.
You've got this. Imagine a roadway that like maybe 2 or 3 cars can fit on, right? 3 cars wide.
Maybe.
Just jam packed with people walking
it's like
this
New York
both
City
ways.
crosswalks.
And it's not like half the people going this way or on this side. No, it's like you're like weaving
and then you've
in
got
and out.
triple wide strollers. You got people with like big stuffed bears hanging on their shoulders, 5 kids on each arm, a beer in one hand, like 5 pops in the other hand.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I
But
was
it's fun.
pretty amazed
it's so fun.
at the beer garden, there were people at 8 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
2-fisted beers. Already I'm going, boy, this is going to be a long day.
Wow.
Anyway, today we're talking about how do you get organized with tech. Really not more how you get organized, but how to get started.
Yep, how to get started.
That's, same with regular organizing. People get overwhelmed. I'm swamped. I don't know what to do. So how do I make a decision? And we did a podcast a while back with Deb Lee.
Who's the tech queen.
She is the tech queen.
Tech queen herself.
It was episode number 100 too. So if you want to look at the whole episode, you can go to smead.com/podcast, scroll down to number 100, because she talks a lot about kind of, we pose a question to her. We're not going to see this piece today about if she could only have one app, what would it be? And we almost stumped her.
I wonder if that's changed.
It probably has.
Episode 100 was how long ago?
That was a couple of years ago. Half the apps probably aren't even around anymore.
But
we're talking more principles here anyway, especially today. How do you get started? You know that if you could use an electronic calendar or an app, you could probably get more productive. But so we asked Deb that question. Deb, how does someone get started just using tech, regardless of whether it's an app or a scanner or a printer or whatever? Right. And here's what she had to say. We hear it all the time. We go out and talk to people. Oh yeah, we want this app, or we want everything's paperless. Everything's of course we know not everything is paperless. But how do you get people even started thinking about being more efficient with technology?
Well, I think we need to start with the pain points. What is it that is just not working for them? And sometimes it's the pain point that drives someone to say, well, I'm going to get a piece of technology, meaning, maybe it's a scanner or some newfangled gadget, or it might be, let me get 10 apps that's going to help me to do this one thing. And so before you get the tech, before you get the apps and the gadgets, figure out what is it that you're trying to solve, and then see if there is a gadget or an app or a combination of the two, or maybe even neither, that might fill that void and fix that pain point that you have. So there is a little bit of research and maybe some soul searching that happens first before you buy anything, which would be true if you were organizing. We like to go out and buy all these containers and labels, but don't do that yet. Figure out what you're trying to do first and the pain point and what you're trying to address. And then you go out and you buy or you find the app or the gadget that will help you to fix it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it's good. The old pain point. Think about what is it that you really are struggling with, and then
attack it. Not go to the store or
download 10 apps and try each one for a day and say, which one.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Figure out what you need first.
Good. Well, you can find that whole podcast. It was our 100th episode.
Yep.
By the way, we're up to number 227 this week.
Wow.
It's been a while. Yeah. Almost done with our 5th. In fact, I think this is the last episode of our 5th season.
Is it really? Okay.
Because we always start in September,
That's
so
right,
our 6th season starts in September.
Cool.
With
should bring donuts or something.
One of our favorites, Linda Samuels.
Oh, yes, Linda.
But this week, we'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, go to sme.com/podcast, scroll down to number 100 with Deb Lee, getting organized with tech. But this week, so we have Wednesday is a podcast. We have a new podcast guest, Sandra Lane.
What did she talk about again?
Well, you're going to have to tune in.
Okay, because you are
I'm
not sure.
No, I know exactly what it was.
Okay, I don't.
Not really. No.
I don't remember what it was.
Here's a little inside secret, folks. The summertime, we kind of stop recording the podcast, kind of take a couple months off. So all the podcasts for the summer were recorded back in April.
Right.
And do you think we would remember?
No.
I think there's an app for that. Maybe we need to
the memory app.
The memory app or something. But anyway, I do know because I looked at the calendar that Sandra Lane, brand new NAPO organizer for our podcast. She's been organizer for a while from I think the Philadelphia area.
Okay.
She's going to be in on Wednesday for our show, 2 p.m. Central. Thursday, our last #myOrganized student.
Yep. One more back to school.
Back to school solution.
Think we can scrounge up some more solutions?
So.
Okay.
I think so.
We can turn anything into a back to school solution,
we could.
Can't we?
Well, I mean, a lot of these things are, it's staying organized,
I know.
right?
Yeah,
So,
it is.
And
yeah.
we're not talking pens and papers. We're talking, things that you can use to actually stay organized in school. So we'll do that Thursday. Friday, blogger roundup. By the way, that was, she called in sick in the morning on Friday. So here I was struggling to do this.
Hey, at least I had everything prepared for you.
You did.
I had everything
They were
prepared.
great blogs too. So.
But you said it was a little shaky without me. It's hard to do it solo.
Yeah, you can't do this little banter. Mm-hmm. It is hard.
And that's what people tune in for, the banter.
They do. They don't tune in for anything other than the banter, right?
Right.
Regis and Kathy Lee, well, nah.
Kathy Lee, wow, you're dating yourself.
I know. Well, actually, didn't Regis Philbin just die? No, that was someone else. I think that was Robin Leach.
Yes, Robin Leach died yesterday.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Remember that? I was probably dating myself too. Anyway. Wow, that's a lot of rabbit trails for a Monday.
Right.
Usually we just flash back and we're done, but you can see that we're kind of excited for a great week here, and it's going to be good, and we'll kind of almost top off the summer. We're not going to say it's over yet because we still have till the 21st of September.
Yes, right.
Anyway, tune in tomorrow. We'll have more for you here right on myOrganized.life live.